Even I didn't think this was this bad for the Mavs organization.
I feel betrayed, bro. Luka, the Don was our soul. This trade's messing me up.
Yo, NBA family, stop scrolling. This is going to blow your mind. The Dallas Mavericks are about to ignite the NBA with trades that are so wild that it will flip the whole league upside down. Forget that lame one piece away. Talk trash. That's for teams playing it safe. Basic. Yeah, I know. To win a finals trophy, the Mavs have to go cutthroat. Moving names like Dante, Exum, Spencer Dinwiddie, PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, Caleb Martin, and don't think I forgot about Max Christie. My boy been chilling on the sideline with no adversity. Naji Marshall, this bid is gonna hit different. I'm talking harder than a Game 7 overtime thriller. Oh God, Big Sean voice out here. No matter what jersey you rock, don't blink, because I'm dropping the what, who, when, and the why of the deals that can shake your squad's game plan as well. We're driving into the drama, the dollars, and the moves that makes champions. And depending on what cloth you come from, it can shatter dreams.
Who is the next to play the trade game, fam? Nico is on the move, and we all know how that can end.
This is a saga of a team from chaos to glory. A story that every NBA fan feels. Whether you're riding with the Mavs, the Lakers, the Celtics, or anyone else, it's about brutal choices, massive risk, and front offices that are ready to shock the world. We'll break it down with all the frameworks to keep you glued into your screen. We'll be dropping the problem, the mission, and the climax, and how they can solve it. Plus, we'll make the money, salary cap, space so clear. You'll see these trades could spark a revolution for the Dallas Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? Just think, it's February 2025, and the Dallas Mavericks are 26-22, barely clinging to the West, number 8 seed. Their struggles are one every team in the NBA fans know. Big dreams crushed by chaos. Trading Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis, Max Christie was meant to make them elite.
18th of June, 2:20 p.m. and with Luka's traded to the Lakers. How you holding up?
Man, we're gutted. It's heartbreaking. Thought we'd keep him.
Oh no. Even I didn't think this was this bad for the Mavs organization.
I feel betrayed, bro. Luka, the Don was our soul. This trade's
The
messing me
injuries threw a wrench in that plan. With Kyrie Irving working back from an ACL injury tear and Derek Lively still coming back off his stress fracture, keeping him out 2 to 3 months, the roster is loaded. PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, Naji Marshall, but too many players overlap roles, and the money's a nightmare, man. Just at $171,000 from the first apron. A salary limit that blocks big signings or extra contracts. Dante, Exum, Spencer Dinwiddie are all free agents next summer, and Dallas can't keep everyone. Every fan lives for this, loving your squad but bracing for tough calls. I know the Mavs are stuck in quicksand, and that's facts. Now we're seeing the highlights of AD balling. They were only 3 quarters against Houston, but still injuries in our pack roster was killing us. The salary cap is straight max, and we are out of credit cards at $178 million. And with Exum and Dinwiddie, they can bounce for free if we don't trade them. Does this sound like your squad's drama? Next, we got salary points. Okay, money made simple. The Mavs have $178 million in salary, and the NBA says they can't go over. It's every team's budget fight. Trade a guy making $10 million, you need $10 million back. The math haunts front offices from Boston all the way to Phoenix. I know, it's a lot. Yo, do you think the Mavs are doomed, or can they fix this? Keep watching. We're about to unveil the plan, mission to solve the problem and build a championship core. First, the mission of what every fan dreams of. Building a title contender around your star. For Dallas, it's maximizing Anthony Davis and returning Kyrie Irving. They need a dynamic point guard to share the playmaking load with Kyrie, create shots, and guard stars like Shea and Curry without triggering the hard cap. Players like Exum, Dinwiddie, Washington, Gafford, Martin, Christie, or should I say the Chris man, are all trading chips, each with its own risk and rewards. Every team from the Knicks to the Warriors are facing this. Who stays, who goes, who's replaceable, fam. But they need a playmaker to take some of the heat off. We all know every team star needs a wingman. We want a guard who can score, dish, defend, and not tank our budget. But that means trading someone we vibe with, like swapping one of your favorite jerseys for a better one. Or will it be better? I know this hits different. Back to the money's gotta match. 15 mil out and 15 mil back in. Yeah, your team's been in this spot. With that, he's the easiest to replace. Being the last player to join the squad? Yeah, fam, I know Caleb, he's gritty, hitting shots, and guarding tough, but he's always hurt. And we got injury trauma, so we can't bank on that. His $7.12 million, short term, looks like it's the prime trade piece. It's like your team's trading away a guy who's never played now. And family, we have injury trauma, so we can't bank on that. His $7.2 million in the short term, it's like your team's trading the guy who's never playing. Now, this is a good one. We all have to talk about this person because they've been flying under the radar, man. I'm telling you, they've been. Boy, at Max Christie, young potential, raw inconsistency. What are the positives? At $3.1 million, a restricted free agent 2025, a 3-and-D prospect, averaging 8.3 points a game, 36% from three, a long-term asset at 23. The negatives, he's inconsistent. It was a 15-point night, followed by foul trouble and turnovers, which is risky for teams needing reliability. His low salary, a trade throw-in. Yeah, we know Max is young, shooting slow threes, but he's hot and cold and not stepping up too much. It's $3.1 million. Yeah, it's cheap, like your team's rookie with promise, but no polish. X, in our case, Naji, the two-way gem, playmaking gaps. Now, what are the positives when it comes to Naji? At $8.6 million, signed through 2027, he's a two-way star, averaging 11.2 points a game, 3.5 rebounds with steals and hustle. His deal is a bargain, but there's always a negative. His playmaking. Naji really isn't a playmaker. At 1.2 assists per game, it's hard for him to run the offense, which is a flaw when it comes to depth. Trading him needs a big return. Man, I don't know how I feel about Naji. Balling, defending, scoring. He's not dishing dimes the way we need. And it's a big gap between him and Kyrie. With his $8.6 million deal, it's a steal. So trading him is like losing a fan fave for a huge haul. All right, so what's the simple salary point recap? Martin's $7.2 million is a temp lease. Easy to move. Christie, $3.1 million is pocket change. Marshall, $8.6 million is a deal. So any team needs a fat return. Wait, fam, who's your team trading to shake things up? Don't go anywhere. We're about to drop a trade that changes everything. And not only that, but how they can solve it, the perfect trade for Kyrie Irving's sidekick. I'm saying rice and gravy, pork chop and gravy. You gotta have the complimentary thing. Okay, fam, so here's the Mavs game changer. A trade that'll have you doing some things for.
I beg your pardon?
Pairing a dynamic point guard with Kyrie Irving once back from his ACL recovery without triggering the hard cap. How they solve it? All right, fam, so here's the Mavs master stroke. Hold on, people. A trade that any team would envy. Pairing a veteran point guard with Kyrie once back from his ACL injury without triggering the hard cap. The Mavs trade Dante Exum at $3.1 million, Max Christie at $3.1 million, Spencer Dinwiddie at $2.1 million to the Washington Wizards for Malcolm Brogden at $22.5 million in 2025-2026 to balance salaries. Send a minimum salary player like Daniel Gafford at $13.3 million with his contract from a previous trade scenario to a third team like the Charlotte Hornets for a 2027 second round pick. Why? Malcolm Brogden, at the age of 32, has proven that he is a stopgap guard, averaging 15.7 points per game, 5.5 assists, and 1 steal a game with 41% shooting from three last season. His playmaking and clutch scoring complements Kyrie's flair, allowing Irving to play off the ball while Brogden runs the offense with AD. Defensively, he guards elite point guards, reducing Kyrie's workload, and his $22.5 million salary fits under the first Irving, which will be preserving $171,000 and his expiring deal in 2026 offers flexibility. Now with the Wizards being in rebuild mode, them gaining Exum's defense, Christie's upside, Dinwiddie's expiring deal for cap release, the Hornets absorbing minimum player salaries for a future pick, man, Malcolm Brogden, Kyrie Irving, Derek Lively, Cooper Flag, I can only picture Brogden dropping dimes, hitting big shots, and locking up guards, letting Kyrie do his magic, burning that save.
I beg.
Yeah, I know we'll lose Exum, Christie, Dinwiddie, but they're replaceable with our depth. The money works. 8.3 million out, 22.5 million back. No cap drama. It's like your team snagging a vet who's changing the game without losing the core. Yeah, a simple salary point is tough. You need that 8.3 million out to get that 22.5 million back. That way we stay under the cap. It's like trading a scooter for a sports car. And we be trying to scoot. Huge upgrade, no budget bust, a move that any team dreams of. Hey fam, are you feeling this trade? Hoops family, what vet would your team grab to win now? Stay locked in. The finale is won. Bound to slap. All right, family, if you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you for being here. You're a real MVP. Make sure you lock in so you're not locked out. Make sure you get a chance to check out the products in the description box below. T-shirts, bucket hats, beanies, strapback, snapback, straight hot fire. And fam, always remember, shoot your shot like a shooter. We out.